Hey, what's going on, folks? This time around, we are gonna stick to the Scout class in Battlefield 1. So, this video is gonna show you how to properly execute being a Scout. So, let me show you what my class is like for those of you that use Scout. Most of you that use Scout, I could almost guarantee don't use this flare gun because it's the first thing and people tend to not use the first thing that's
We have taken
immediately
objective
unlocked. This is actually imperative because Battlefield 1 is a primitive game because it's in a primitive wartime, so it makes perfect sense. Long story short, there's not really anything to find where people are on the map besides the dead emblems or the alive symbols of your team, and you hear them shooting. So this flare gun is a spotting tool, which I'm pretty sure you know of.
We have lost objective Edward.
So this is really good for spotting people out, not just for yourself, but for your teammates. And that really helps you as a scout because that's what you are. You are a scout. You are scouting. So to be quite honest, a sniper shield is nice. I've used it. And a sniper decoy is nice. I've used it. But if you're not going to actually play with a sniper and you're going to play with more so a bolt action rifle, I would suggest the flare gun spot. You're a scout. Scout people out. That's what your job is. K bullets, I would always suggest a K bullet, whether you're a sniper or an actual, more so scout based type of scout where you use the bolt action rifles, because when you encounter tanks, 9 times out of 10 being a scout, you're somewhere by yourself. So you're going to need some damage for the bullets. So K bullets do that. Light anti-tank grenade, obviously you already know what that does. Boom. K bullet plus light anti-tank grenade saves you in a lot of pinches. Sidearm, I use the Mars automatic. To be honest, I only use it because it's an 11 round clip. Awesome for a scout class because you don't really get the luxury of automatics, or for that matter, something that shoots that fast like the medic class where you can use those semi-automatics. Most of, if not all of them, I haven't gone through all of them, but everyone I've experienced, these are all bolt action rifles. So get a pistol that has a nice clip. I started off with the M9 M19 and it was cool, and I actually stuck with it and used it because it's a real dependable gun, but 8 bullets are not enough. So I looked, paid attention to the bullet count, and this gun has the highest count, 11 rounds. So I would definitely suggest use that. We're trying to take C flag, so let's get spotting people out on C flag and seeing where they are. As you can see, my map has started to show me where they are. My teammate just killed him because of that. If I could have hit him one more time, my bomb didn't explode and hit him and hit the other guy. But as you can see, immediately when I threw out that flare, when the smoke cycles around, it finds who's near. And my teammate immediately went in that door and started shooting the people. That's what you want to do as a scout. You want to do, well, literally that. You want to scout. That's the whole point in the class. So, because it has the cool bolt action rifles and it has a lot of bang and, you know, just real interactive guns that make you want to shoot them because they sound like this. It just sounds really cool. To my experience, I've noticed most people that run scout just try to kill people, and that's fine. It's a part of the game. Kill people when necessary, but understand your job is to scout. So with that being said, use that flare gun heavily and spend a lot of your time spotting as well, which is why they actually have another really cool device on the scout class. I used to use this in the beta. I'm gonna start using it here as well. I just don't want to get rid of my K bullet because it's so nice, but I might get rid of the K bullet because this will probably bring me more success than a K bullet, because a K bullet is honestly I wouldn't call it selfish, but it's a personal thing, which means you really only defend yourself with a K bullet for the most part. Whereas a sniper, not a sniper shield, a trench periscope allows you to spot people out, and that defends you and the other people around you. So I'm gonna go ahead, spend my $60 and buy it just to show you what it does. More so to show you how to properly use it. The K bullet really comes in handy when you're in a pinch in like the sandy levels and it's a tank real far out. But overall, the periscope does better because now you can just stay down and you can look and see where people are and spot them out. And a lot of times I've actually been saved from a tank or a slew of people because I used this periscope, whereas being by myself against a tank, the K bullet didn't give me that opportunity. Why? Because I spotted them out with the periscope.
We have lost objective George.
Like him over there. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die spotting him out. That's my job. I'm a scout. The only way I stood a chance against him was to run around the building, which I could have ran. I could have made it, but I did that specifically just to show you how imperative it is, because you saw before I even hit A to respawn, people were already shooting at him. The job of a scout is to scout. I don't have a sight on this gun, so that's too far for me to shoot them, but I can spot them out.
We have a dreadnought en route.
And we were just flanked. Now, I believe in the philosophy of waiting for a medic for as long as you possibly can, but you have to observe the environment around you. It is very obvious this is a bad flag because we're going back and forth and we're losing tickets, and that there is not a medic available. So, with that being said, the closest I can get to a flag is this boat right here. So I'm gonna take this boat, which is actually clearly out of bounds, which is horrible because I'm gonna die. So we're gonna try this again. I didn't know the guy was out of bounds. There's me, my teammate, and no longer my teammate. It's 70-30. The percentage of the flag is now 60-40 our way, so I have another teammate here. What you want to do in these situations is stay quiet. You want to wait for people to spawn off you, because that's exactly what happens. Even if you can, you want to hit the pause button, which right now Battlefield's pause screen definitely needs some adjustments, and you want to change squads. I'm not changing squads right now because I have a full one, and you kind of want to keep that. But when you stay quiet, don't shoot, don't run around too much. What happens is people spawn off you on your team, and the people on the other team leave. Why? Because they are tired of chasing you around, trying to figure out where you are. So
we have lost objective Freddy.
Pay attention, or remember more so, the objective of the game. The game is to cap flags. Don't be so anxious to shoot someone just because you see them. Just because you see someone does not mean you have to shoot them. Sometimes staying quiet and letting them run by you or get tired of trying to find you in that flag is good, because they'll leave and then you'll see the flag starts to turn in your favor. Right now we capped this flag and we need to go. The direction I'm going to go, like I thought, is going to have someone there, so I'm going in a bad direction. But I'm going in a safe direction because it has less people than the direction I was originally going in. You see, I'm a scout, so I spotted him out as soon as I could. I think anybody would have spotted there, but most people would have probably tried to kill him first. I don't know. That's just my take on it, because I see a lot of times when I'm standing right next to a squad mate or somebody like this guy in a different squad, when they shoot someone, they don't end up getting spotted out. So make sure, and this is whether you're a scout or not, if you're in the middle of shooting somebody, tap that RB button with your index finger while you're shooting with the other finger, because it's real important to spot out, because where you fail, somebody else won't. Somebody else will succeed. So see you guys next time. This is not your average gamer for the scout class. Signing out.